Well, you're here now. Welcome to Shed 7, episode 7 of Neil's Shed. Right, we've got a lot coming up for you this week. Pretty busy little show. Can't believe how much has gone on. At the end of every week I go, oh, that was rubbish, that, and then everyone goes, oh no, it was that good. And then I think, what am I going to do next time? I say, and then all of a sudden it just starts coming together and starts getting a little bits coming together. So no to back out. So this week I've got your old favourite shows you shed. I haven't had many this week, to be honest. So I've had to reach out to a couple of friends in the entertainment industry, and they've come up with some contacts for me. So I've managed to get you a couple of celebrity sheds. So they're coming up later in the show. Look out for them. Also, we've got some rain on the roof news, which might become a new feature. So we'll have a look at that. What else have we got? Logos. Brilliant response last week to all the logos. I put an ask out on video 6 asking if anyone could do logos, and I got 3. So what's this one? So Chris sent me this one. He sent me that one, said just to tide you over that one, Neil. So I got here, well, you're here now on it. That's pretty good. And then Steve come up with this one. I really like that one. I think that'll be good for when we finally get around to getting a bit of merch. And then Lois did this one, which I've used as my main profile picture on Neil's Shed. And what I was going to do, I didn't expect to get that many, but we could add like a little vote to see which was your favourite. But I like them all, so I'm going to try and use them all in my videos, which will be great. Competition, got a competition. Way! No less than 20 files were in Jim's toolbox. So what I've decided to do, I've got a little selection of them together, and I'm gonna give them away to whoever invites the most people to like my Facebook page, because no one invites anyone. I've got like 83 followers or something like that. So if you want to win these files, get inviting. So because I'm getting quite good at being a YouTuber, am I now? I'm doing pre-recording all my links and then putting them all together. And believe it or not, it takes me about 6 hours just to do all the videos and the edit and things like that. But I've got my gate ready there, so I'm going to be doing that throughout today, and then I'll do a link and I'll be like, oh well, that was my gate finished then. So let's have a look at part 1 of starting on the gate. It's here, the front gate. I just nipped out there with my screwdriver to take it off, and it took me about an hour to get it off. Drills, chisels, hammers. Eventually I got it off, much to the amusement of my neighbours watching me. I took it off because at the bottom of one of the slats, you can't see it there, you can see it just about making it up there, it's a bit rotten, so that needs changing. So I went to my friendly local DIY shop, and I've got myself a replacement piece there. So I'm going to be replacing the slat on it, so £6. And I've got a new colour paint. I made a schoolboy error. Last time I painted it, I used masonry paint. Not the best idea, but it matched the wall at the front, so I bought some proper paint. I'm going to sand it all down. Probably going to put a hammerite on the hinges, black hammerite, make it look a bit better so it stands out a bit more. And I'm going to sand it down. Thanks to our friends at DeWalt for sending me this sander to use on this project. So I'm going to give it a go and see how that works out. I'm only messing. DeWalt sending me to not yet. So enjoy. Time lapse. So I've took the catch off to let me get it, and I've took that old piece of wood off. As you can see there, it's quite rotten. The bottom looks a bit crappy. So I'm gonna get our new one. Where is it? I'll put it somewhere. Just daddy.
Yeah.
Now you on, put it on. Get it all painted up first. Do a bit of sanding. Neil's tips. Always make sure you got a spare battery. Fully charged. So I'm finding out now how much more difficult it is doing things on a bench in a shed, filming it instead of just doing it in the front of the house. Might be getting a bit of a better job, to be honest, but I've done all I can now with our friend DeWalt, so I've got to finish it off hydraulically. So enjoy this little bit. Big graft. Clean that up quite enough now, so I just need to tidy up. There's paint and dust and sawdust and everything all over the place, so just need to have a little tidy up. And start painting. Took me about half an hour to clean up all the paint and the sawdust off that. But it's always good to start, if you're going to start painting, you need to tidy up, and I don't like working with a dirty shed, it's no good, is it? So here's my new bit of wood. I'm just going to slap that on there. Looks about the same size. And start painting. So as you know already, there's never an exact science applied in Neil's shed. But there was a line from where the old paint used to be, so that's pretty much spot on. It is slightly longer, so I'm just going to get my saw and then use the top of the old ones just to measure the size there. You can't see there. Just to measure the size there, just nip that off to make it the same length as the others. It's coming along quite nicely, that, wouldn't you agree? No. So now we've got this week's Show Us Your Shed, and this one is from Amy.
Show Us Your Shed. Just the one this week from Amy. She did admit that the shed does look a bit tired and lonely and upset, and it's fallen into a bit of disrepair. She did send me another picture, but I can't find it. So it's just these two pictures this week for Show Us Your Shed. Maybe Amy, Neil's shed can help you sort this out. Stay tuned. And that was Show Us Your Shed. Yay. Thanks guys. Keep sending them in. Yeah. Loads of sheds.
Well, Amy, you admitted yourself that your shed looks a bit sad and in disrepair, and it does need a little bit of TLC. So, as I hinted on in Show Us Your Shed, Neil's shed is going to sponsor the restoration of your shed. I am going to send you this tin of Couponol that I also use to paint my little office area there. Quite a funny story, a funny paint story about how I came across to have these tins in my possession. Unfortunately, I can't share that with you, but it is a good story. So I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit disheartened this week. I didn't get much feedback on what happened, what we wanted to happen to this toolbox. So I checked on my YouTube channel this morning and saw I had 83 views or 87 views on video 6, and one comment off Zach suggesting that I do a nice cleaning up and do a nice restoration on a nice paint job. And then I saw this message, and it's blown me away, to be honest. I've sent it to me another phone so I can read it out, but it's just absolutely blown me away, this message. It's from So it's my uncle's brother, Roy. So this was Grandad Jim, where it was his dad, and this was his dad's toolbox, and this is the message he sent me. Hi Neil, I rarely use Facebook and I've no idea how I got to your shed page, but I couldn't believe it. My old dad's toolbox was there right in front of me. I remember it so well from the mid 1950s onwards. He had great engineering skills and I learned a lot from him, fixing bikes and things like that. And I did one that Rob picked up when I was looking through it last week. There was actually a tyre lever in there, and I did notice it, but I didn't pull it out at the time. But 1950s, so my maths isn't great, so what's that? It's at least 70 years old, this toolbox. This is fantastic. Our old shed was full of man tins, like the ones you found, full of nuts and bolts, welding, flux, etc. Like an Aladdin's cave of bits, which will come in handy sometime. That is what I'm aiming to get this shed at. This is what I want, a little Aladdin's cave. He'd be over the moon to see you making good use of them. With regard to the box, Dad was always full of fun, singing and joking with everyone, which he was. I do remember Jim. Yeah, he was a jolly fellow. He was a lovely singer and once fronted an RAF orchestra big band. Now that brings me on to a button I found in it, and I wonder if that's like a military button. I found that just this morning when I was looking for files in it. I was counting the files. By the way, there's 20 different files in there as well. Unfortunately, his vocal skills didn't cast down the family line to either himself or my Uncle Ken. If you do decide to repaint the box, make it a bright colour reflecting his personality, and that would be nice. And he sent best wishes to me and my family and my uncle's family. But wow, I've just blown me away that I read that this morning. I was totally taken by it. The power of the internet, and you know, he watched me unpack his dad's toolbox last week, and I was glad I did it quite respectfully. But yeah, I will. I'm gonna, with Zach's recommendation and your recommendation, I'm definitely gonna restore it, and we'll put some nice colours into it and stuff like that, and I'll do a really good job on it. So thanks for your message, Roy. So I'm going to try a new feature now, rain on the roof. If your roof sounds nice when the rain falls on it, sends a little video of it, and then what we'll try and do is we'll do like an hour loop on YouTube of rain on the roof sounds for people to fall asleep to. Maybe, maybe not. Thanks to Rob for sending the rain in his roof, and I added a little bit of mine just to pad it out a little bit. We'll see where we can go with that one. And now I think we need to move swiftly on to part 2 of gate restoration. So that's the first coat done, both sides. It says on the tin there, leave it 2 to 4 hours before applying another coat. But I've got to go and paint the gate post out the front, so I might as well go and do that while I'm waiting for that to dry. See you in a bit. Don't forget the paint, Neil. So it took 2.5 coats in the end. The last coat was just brushing over, really just touching up, but I think it's come out all right. Just need a bit of hammerite on the hinges, and then put all the bits back on, and it'll be good to go. So the keen-eyed amongst you will probably realise that I've just got a little bit of the Hammerite on the bit I've already painted, but I thought, do you know what, this is easier. The Hammerite's horrible, it's like sticky tar, so I just thought, you know what, I'll just go over it again and touch it up with this one when I've done the black. Lovely. So just to finish it off, I've done a little brackets there. I think taking it off was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I think it paid off in the end because I got to turn the gate around and upside down and make sure everywhere was painted. There was actually a bit on the bottom that had never had any paint on it, so and the advantage is as well, I can leave the paint to go off overnight in my shed and put it back up tomorrow because I think it's going to rain overnight, so the paint will have time to go off. So all in all, good little job. Some little brownie points for Neil off the missus. We like brownie points, don't we? Now the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for Celebrity Show Us Your Shed. Have some of this.
Hello, Monsieur Gerard Deputy here, reporting from my holiday home in Yorkshire, and my shed. So, of course, in France we call a shed or hangar. Well, I suppose around here we like to hang around in the shed. It's a funny joke, it's funny. Mostly in my shed I like to keep all a big bag of onions for stick around my neck. And the garlic for vampire. Another joke from Gerard Depardieu. My shed, of course, I have big bottle of red wine from Bordeaux in France. Yeah, oui. And another little joke, little green card. No, just a joke. No green card. And then in the back of my shed, of course, my dead brother. Just another joke. He's still alive. He just did. Anyway, this is my last report from my shed, from my hangar in my holiday home in Yorkshire. All right, bye. See you later.
All right, Neil, it's Elon Musk here. Got to show you my shed. I'm quite proud of it. It's quite a good shed, actually. It's got a lot of things that I like in it. Obviously, it's fully electric. The battery will last 200 miles or something like that. And it's got what's it got on the corner there? Got some bits of wood. They're all different sizes. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet. And over there, I've got my paint. I've got quite a good collection of paint there. I might use some of it to paint one of my rockets. Speaking of which, my shed is actually made out of all the rockets. Old rockets that I found. So I hope you like it anyway. I'm going to sit down there and have a cup of tea. But anyways, it'll be nice to meet you. Hello to all the fans. Like and subscribe. SpaceX. All right then. Bye, Neil.
Can you believe that? Gerard Depardieu and Elon Musk on Neil's shed. There's some more of them lined up for future episodes, so stay tuned. The celebrities are just coming thick and fast now, so we'll have some more of that next time. The plane's still here, private place as promised, and it will stay there until one day I'm going to use it. I don't know what I'm going to use it on, but I'll find a job to it. And other than my shed smells like cat wee because I left the door open, the cats come in and had a wee. Other than that, I think that's all we've got time for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the episode again. Don't forget to interact with me, have chit chat on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, invite your friends if you want to win them files, and also subscribe on YouTube. I've got like 80 something likes on Facebook who like the page, and about 30 subscribers or 40 subscribers on YouTube. So like and subscribe to Neil's Shed, and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Hey, Sheds! Oh, Sheds.